Welcome to News in Nigeria TV, and this morning we have very interesting and intriguing topics. Course, this morning we are going to take a look about Nigerians who were deported from Turkey, and Turkey in recent time has banned the immigration of Nigerians. Every country seems to be banning Nigerians from coming to their country, and it's no other than our bad leadership. In another news, Peter Obi calls Nigerians that Nigeria leaders must stop ripping Nigerians off the good dividends of democracy. And then lastly, yesterday in KANO, we saw how a truck ran over 14 persons. These are Muslims who were praying on the road, being that yesterday is Friday. What are your reactions to this?
Okay, thank you so much. We have 3 topics here. Obi won the ruling government administration to stop ripping Nigerians the dividend of democracy. Then again, Turkey immigration takes it hard on Nigerian migrants in Turkey. Then thirdly, the number 3 is atheism. The reason why I target atheism is that Islam, the way it's being practiced in Nigeria is not the way it's being practiced in Saudi Arabia. Nigerian Muslims are taking it to another level, which, if you ask me, it seemed archaic. In Arabian country, let me take on the 14 people's deaths, which everybody knows could have been inevitable. Now, let me tell you, in Arab land, we believe that's where the axis from where Islam emanated from. If you go to the Arab countries, Arab world, I mean the whole Middle East, Europe, I can even name the countries, but I don't want to waste our times, because Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, UAE, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen, Qatar, Qatar is among them. Even in Israel, you have some Muslims there. These people, the way and manner they practice Islam there is quite different. I mean, they have not taken it that extreme religious. But in Nigeria here, Islam has gone further than extremism. Because in the sense that in Lagos State, of course, where we know Yorubas are liberal, they have Christians here, they have good number of traditional worshippers, then Muslims. Talking, because Muslims are not many in Yoruba land. Christians are much more than Muslims, and even traditional worshippers. They are much more than Muslims here. Could you imagine that every Friday at Mochalachi Alaja, Agege, at Muchi Diaraba, largely occupied by the Hausa or Fulani, you cannot drive or navigate on that road every Saturday or on Saturdays. You know what? They will be praying from the mosque across the road. What I mean is that procession of praying people. This mosque is not enough. Then they are going to stay on the road across the mosque, thereby obstructing traffic flow outside the mosque. If you are driving into the University of Lagos medicine, Muchi Diaraba, towards the axis of Ekate, listen good though. Ichaga, there's another Ichaga that links to Ekate, Ojo Elegba side, Surulere. Let me tell you, right inside Muchi Diaraba, no traffic, no vehicular movement.
But Mr. Raf, Lagos State government knows this, but they have been unable to stop it. There was a time a Mara man, I think it was an Igbo man, while he was going on his own, and he suddenly met these people praying, and he was on it. Could you believe that at the end of the day, when they were done with their prayers, they beat up that guy, and they told him that Nigerians must allow them to pray, most especially on Friday, because it doesn't take more than 10 minutes, that we must respect their right. If this is democracy, what shouldn't we respect their right?
No. That shouldn't be In a presidential system of government, there's nothing like right of Muslims. There's nothing like religious rights. What we have is freedom. You are free to worship, but you don't obstruct the peace of the members of the public. So what we have is, allow me to worship my God in the house of my God, or in my house. That's in my privacy. That's, you call it, you can call it in my closet, in my room. I think you understand me. I think you understand me. So what I'm trying to say is, see, you don't tell people don't worship this, don't worship that, but they will not take it as, grant. They shouldn't take members of the public for grant by saying you are worshiping Allah or you are worshiping God Almighty. You block the highway. God does not allow that. God Almighty doesn't allow it. God Almighty is a sanity God. God Almighty is a moral God. God Almighty is a law-abiding God. In fact, He is above the law. He is a peaceful God. So you don't tell me that you are worshiping Allah. You will go and block the road. Because that truck, they blocked road, and that truck must have failed brake.
That's exactly what happened.
Thank you. Oftentimes, we've been warning Muslims, the way you are handling the issue of religion is not good. They will turn against you and kill you. That you are insulting Allah. If I insult Allah, actually, if Allah is God Almighty, He will fight me. There are many ways that Allah will penalize me by Himself, because He is above men. Like God of Israel I'm serving, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If you go contrary to what He says and spank on Him, Oga, He will give you time, but He must punish you. So this time around, we say, wait unto that Allah, stop killing people. For where? Now, various advices has been proffered in the recent time for these people not to take it extremist, not to take it fanatic or fanaticism. I didn't understand. Religion should not be a fanatical something. It is something that you do, listen to the Spirit of God, and He will be guiding you. But it has gotten out of hand. Okay, look at how these souls, 14 souls, just went down yesterday in KANU State, right?
They will go to heaven according to the belief.
No. Let me not just go to that, because it's only God that knows. But what I'm trying to advise is that, proving that what we are saying is right about Islamic extremism. What happened yesterday is an inevitable thing. It is not inevitable, because even they are adhering to people's advice and preaching. Nobody is supposed to be worshiping on the road. My Bible, I know, says, if at all you are so entangled with spirit of Most High God or God, to sacrifice yourself as, sacrifice of worship and praises, go inside your room, do it there. God is listening. See, you will go to a church every day so that word of God should be administered to us. That's why we go to church. But you can worship God in your house, praise Him in your house. God will listen to you. So when Bible says worship in the presence of congregation, it means come and listen. When you listen, you gather faith. I listen to me. We tell Muslims, Shorel, Osgo, they will turn against us, they will fight us, they will kill us. Today, we are hearing the story of the 14 souls that wasted away yesterday because they don't take to advice. They feel that they are Fulani. They mounted on the outskirts. They came with their God, Allah, G-O, small capital G-O-D, Allah from Futajalon Island, and they can do anything they like in the north, proving that, being that the Hausas are too gullible and docile, they could not do anything. So they think that they can do that to all Nigerians. Serve them well. You know what? The truck must be an Hausa man. Because if not an Hausa man, they will kill him. The truck must be a Kanuri, Nukwe, Fulani, Hausa. If that truck driver is from south, they will murder him. He's gone. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not in support of the death of the 14 souls, how the 14 souls just went beyond. But what I'm trying to say is that every mosque has a constituted authority. People that run the mosque or manage it is an establishment under imam, from imam to alpha, and so on to the last person. They're supposed to come out and they teach their followers or sects on how to handle issue of prayer, issue of worshiping and other religious activities within the mosque, so that there will be peace.
Turkey bans 108 Nigerians, and in fact, I think Turkey has banned Nigerians from further coming into their country.
No, it is a lie. Tell Nigerian government that Turkey has banned them, not Nigerians. If Nigerian government is all right, I don't see a Nigerian man going to Turkey, a dry land, very close to Persian Gulf, Sahara Desert, Sahara world, sand world, lands that are not so fertile. Why should Nigerians be going to Turkey to hustle? Is it not because the government here is not being friendly to its citizens? See, tell it to the government, federal government of Nigeria under Tinubu, that Turkey has banned them. Not Nigerians, not those innocent souls. The Jackpa that is the left the shore of this country migrated into Turkey because of hardship, because of economic excruciating situation. That's why they went there to hustle, to make at least, to make ends meet. Do you understand? Ends meet, to make what? Money, to make a living. That's it. It is not their fault. It could have been a very good headline if you could just put it down that Turkey government has banned Nigerian government.
It was Nigerians that were deported.
Thank you so much. Nigerian government are responsible for the deportation of its citizens. You should tell Tinubu that Turkey government has banned him. It's not only being Jagaban here. Kachima, Chetimatism, or Chetimatika, whatever that one is a lie, it's like they should give him as a chieftaincy title in Northeast. I don't care. But those Nigerians banned should be a team, an epitome of shame to Nigerian government. Because if the atmosphere here is conducive and green, I don't think we Nigerians has to look outside for greener pasture. What happened here is that Nigeria is a land that is caking dry with hunger. Nigeria don't have food to eat anymore. Because of ethnicity and religious bigotry, the North elites have allowed terrorists to infiltrate the North. And the farmers that are cultivating the land over there could no longer be what? Secured or safe. You see the farmers running helter-skelter. They could not even meet up to pay the tolls because the farmers in the North are paying Boko Haram money so that they could cultivate their land. Nigerians are suffering. No beans, no rice. Granite pyramid is gone down. Sugarcane unko. What about the Sokoto brown?
Mr. Ralph, are you telling me that farmers bribe Boko Haram to access their farmland?
They pay tolls. They bribe Boko Haram, fish farmers on the lower Lake Chad basins are paying Boko Haram money to go and fish. I'm saying it right now. Listen and listen good. Farmers in the North are bribing out Boko Haram. And even the bandits, they are paying tolls to them so that they could allow them to cultivate their land. These security agents and the agencies in Nigeria are not doing enough because they have what? Monetized Boko Haram banditry operation in the North, core North, Northeast, Northwest, even in the mid-belt. They have monetized it. They have politicized it. So how do you expect the farmers to be, who are vulnerable or susceptible to attack, be cultivating the land at the expense of their life? Don't you know? Life is something so special and sacrosanct. Nobody would like to toy with his own. Farmers should be secured so that there will be what? Enough food. As I'm talking to you now, there is food drought in Nigeria. Food drought.
Would this be the reason why Peter Obi said that enough is enough? Nigerian leaders must stop ripping Nigerians and give them good leadership.
It is true. But you know what? Peter Obi should be talking to Tinubu. Direct. Tinubu, Chatima, what's the name of the other man?
He should stop cutting corners.
No, he shouldn't be casting aspersion as if he's afraid. He should be talking direct. See, listen, casting aspersion is, let me tell you, a sanction, political sanction. Go direct to the talk and make sure that you aim your target well so that you don't miss it. What I mean is that the major person here, the principal is Obi, his target should be Tinubu. I listen to me. They should stop at least ripping Nigerians of our commonwealth, which is why we are in a land that is caking dry with hunger. Listen and listen good. This one is above farmer, you know, because farmers sometimes you could echo out something to live or to leverage on. But today, there is no beans. There is no pepper. I'm sorry for the Yorubas. You know, they like pepper and tomato. That is how their food. Anytime they prepare.
What do you mean? Igbos don't eat pepper.
If you see the cutleries, if the table is set in Yoruba land, you will see stew, ewedu, egusi, okra soup. They like stew. And you can never get a good recipe if you just want to get something like that. Stew, almost tomato must be there. Listen and listen good. Then pepper. I listen to me. Pepper must be there. That is Yoruba own. Igbo man can cook white soup without oil, without tomato. But our pepper is very, very aggressive, tiny to handle. You cannot even see it. So, which is why we don't generally depend on pepper or tomatoes, because already we have it there at the backyard. Every compound in Igbo land, there is garden. Gardens at the backyards. So what we are trying to say is that Boko Haram has stopped many things in Nigeria. As I'm talking to you now, tomatoes, peppers, and other vegetables like lettuce, carrot, and so on and so forth are not accessible into the southwestern Nigeria, again, southeast as well. But we have where we cultivate the land in Igbo land. Okay, we have tomatoes less than Peter Beach, I know now. They are ripping us. We are cultivating tomatoes, Ogidi, Omoya, all our area and Sube, Aguleri, everywhere. We are farmers. We get vast land where we cultivate the land. We have enough of this. So, ripping us our commonwealth as Obi advice. Obi should be speaking direct to a man who has used 13 billion to construct coastal highway. Let me say approximately 800 kilometers. He used 13 billion. This is a very, very staggering.
13 trillion.
13 trillion. $13 billion.
Okay, yeah.
In hundreds of trillion. $13 billion. He used it to construct a coastal highway of, let's say, approximately 800 kilometers, which is what? Very, very fictitious. It's unbelievable. They just created that story as an avenue, puncture all manner of, give it all manner of punctures. That's whole. Drill it. So that as we are believing the $13 billion, from those holes, dollars will be leaking. Somebody like Akpabio, dollars will be going. Bajaba Miller will get his own. Dollars will be going. Chetima and his camp. See, let me tell you, we have come of age. Nigerians are not fools. If Egypt could construct a coastal highway of 10,327 kilometers with $1.6 billion, how are we going to withstand this kind of people? These are gang of bandits, and they are scammers, which will stand up and question for our right, our commonwealth, our money. See, we are owing to the tune of hundreds of trillion naira as international debt, and these people are still making us more. Peter Obi should attack Tinubu direct.
Tinubu has...
He should attack him to stop making us of our commonwealth.
Tinubu has said that Nigerians will not be left alone, and he has decided to share food to a worth of 256 billion naira. He made that statement yesterday that palliative in terms of food, assorted meat, and all that will be imported and they will be shared. I mean, is this not a caution? I mean, to help alleviate the poverty in the land.
Thank you so much. This is no longer a presidential system of government. We are no longer under federal structure anymore. We are under an archaic system of government. Why are you sharing food to people? We eat today, eat tomorrow.
People are hungry.
Tomorrow. Wait now. After eating next tomorrow, where is the food? Another set or segment of hunger starts the next week. And people will be hungry more. If you hunger today and you ate only today, tomorrow are you going to eat again? What we need is that teach me how to fish, so that when the fish is finished, I will go to the river and fish. If you teach me how to hunt for fish, when the fish, the one you gave me, finishes, I will go to the river and make sure that I fish in quantity, more fishes. That is what we call modern machinery, as in economy. Bringing good economic technocrats to repair Nigeria economy, to do something about importation and exportation, manufacturing. Let Nigerians delve into agricultural revolution. That is what is going to make food what? Surplus. You don't give people money, households 50,000, cook egusi soup. You are telling me that there are many meats inside the soup now. When I eat those meats finish, today, next tomorrow, I go eat again.
Go fast.
I go fast. See, let me tell you, instead of using that money to give us 50,000 each household, which you know that 50,000 cannot feed you and your family in a month. Can it? Use the money, embark on industrialization, industrial revolution, build establishment companies. No, build employment companies, establishment, employ people, employ undergraduate, employ graduate. People will be going to school while at least working. I don't know what you understand. To offset at least their bills. It is not a matter of buying. It is not a matter of buying food, egusi soup. It is not a matter of giving each and every family 50,000. Are you listening to me? OB is right. But what's worrying me is that it's not attacking Chetima, it's not attacking Tinubu squarely. He's saying it while fidgeting. I don't know why. But I'm from Anambra State. If I want to say it, I won't mince it. I will be so blunt about it. And it's gonna be a straight talk to the culprits, the perpetrators, people that are embezzling our money on a daily basis. I will speak it right on their faces without fear.
Thank you very much.
I will come here again.
Thank you very much for that wonderful submission, Mr. Raf. Yes, I have here with me a political analyst. Yesterday, being Friday, Muslims who pray openly on the road in Kano State, unfortunately, got ram over
14 of them.
About 14 of them. And we are aware that people have been telling them they should stop. Can this be stopped in Nigeria? Praying on the road, disturbing other people's, peaceful commuting. Can this be stopped?
Yeah, it can be stopped in the north.
It can't be stopped.
In Kano.
Even in Lagos, they have not been able to stop it in Moshola Shalaja in Agege.
It's not that they have not been able to stop them, but the fact that the how will I put it, the sector, how will I put it, those in charge, environmental or whatsoever, they are in charge of monitoring making sure that things work right in Lagos. They are the ones that are not doing their work. We have the last man for the road, and they are praying on the road, and you can see they are about blocking the road. You can foresee that. It's part of your work to make sure that the motorists can pass. Then you clear them off. If they resist to do that, you call the police to arrest all of them.
Most times the police are the ones guiding them. Most times the last man are the one redirecting cars. Hey, pass here, they are praying. When people question it, they will tell them that it's just for 10-15 minutes. Allow us to pray.
It is because those police officers, some of them did not know, they have forgotten the rights of the citizen. And if you want to pray, you have mosques. If your mosque cannot contain you, you can go and rent a hall or get a space whereby you can pray. But in the northern part, they operate another system of government. They are the one that will come out Sharia law. I read the news that they are trying to set up another panel.
This is not about North alone. It is happening here.
It happens there mostly because
South.
it cannot happen in
It happens in River State. It happens in Lagos State. It happens in Oyo State. It happens in Enugu State. On Fridays, they take to the streets and they for that 10 minutes they set their mouth and then they pray and they ask that you have to be patient with them.
The percentage of those who observe prayer on the road are the Fulanis and the Hausas in Lagos. And when you check those places, when you go to Agege now, where do you have majority of them, they are the one that used to do that. Some areas, some streets whereby you don't have enough of them yet, they don't do that. But this thing, for it to stop, it is not the work of the governor or whatsoever. They have the environmental personnel, we have the last one, we have all of them like that. When they did not do what they are supposed to do. And some of the system are fond of one thing. When a Fulani man is passing on in Lagos Road with a dagger or whatsoever weapon that could harm a fellow, the policeman will not arrest the person, the Fulani person, or Hausa man. Even though some Yoruba police officer and Igbos. But if it's a Yoruba man or an Igbo person that go there, they will say maybe he has gone and done something or so.
Are you trying to tell me that the Fulanis are immune?
I don't know why what the eye they are using to look at that. See, maybe they're trying to give them their maybe okay, you know, Yorubas or the Igbo should be there. We believe that they should be more sensible, or if I can use that word, than this. So whatever any Yoruba or other tribe do, they should be taken for the action. But for Hausa, just let them know they don't know anything. And all these things needs to stop. In the same way, you have a counter with a Hausa place of Fulani in a state. You go to the police station, they will release them, but they will hold you. The other tribe. So all these things needs to stop. We have to sanitize the police force. Whereby we know we have some other tribe. Your duty is not to take on either religion or tribe.
But you agree with me that in the Nigerian police force and even the Nigerian army, the larger share of the people there are the Hausa Fulanis. So you saying that they should stop all this thing, do you think it's ever possible? And then secondly, Nigerians have been banned. Just yesterday, over 100 people were deported from Turkey. Quickly. What's the reaction?
That will happen when in you know, if we go out to other country, those people will respect the citizen based on the present president in your country.
Are you telling me that these people were deported because of Tinubu? Is that what you're saying?
Look at US now, for instance. When Biden has been the president, look at what the NATO war, Russia and whatsoever. I mean, some people that want Trump to win the election. That war will stop in few months because of the respect and the kind of the personality or what they feel that this person will just that the way we felt before the election. Oh, when we vote Tinubu in, based on his you know, the caliber of person that he is, of a friend and the kind of personality, he won't be able to be controlled or some cabals or so. If I thought you have some deal, everything is business with other tribe or so, there should be limitation. And we did not what we expect, what was not we are getting. So when your country there's lawlessness in your country, they will do a lot for you, because whatever they do to you in other country, what will your government do? One citizen of America or some other countries in other countries, something if they pinch them in that country, the government will search for the member. This is a country where since independence 1999 now democracy, even we have 500. Look at what happened in Libya now. Look at our people that have been there, they have been martyred, they are not be allowed to go. What did our president do? That was then to Buhari. What was their reaction towards that? They are saying that they will be sending a bus in the space of how many weeks. So those days before they get there, is that what about plane?
So one of our viewers here, Mr. Fisayo Majakodumi, thank you for commenting. Please, if you are watching us, please kindly like the video, like the stream. It helps us to grow our channel. Mr. Majakodumi says that, don't you understand that Nigeria is a member of Islamic organization, Council, and Sultan of Sokoto is the supreme leader of Muslims Caliphate in Nigeria, and they have serious power even above the army. Mr. Majakodumi is also saying that, Mr. Mini, I was surprised that you can turn your back against Tinubu. Of course, if Tinubu is not doing well, we have to say it, because our allegiance is to the country, it's not to any individual. Yes, he is saying that the Muslim Caliphate is being led by the Sultan of Sokoto, and Nigeria is a part of Islamic organization. Is Nigeria a Muslim country?
Nigeria, usually those who are saying Nigeria is a Muslim country, they don't know what they are saying. It's just an ideology. We just believe this country.
But the Muslims seems to be more favored.
The Muslims are not favored. You say the Fulanis are favored in their part, because you know when my tribe as a Yoruba person, when we are much younger then, when you do something bad as a child, before your mother gets back to you, a lot, like 3 or 4 neighbors will have beat you before your mother comes back. They will have beat you, because when your mother come back, you dare not report to your mother that I did this, so one auntie beat me. Your mother will ask, what do you do? They will still beat you and take you down. This boy come and report, discipline this person. Even though I campaign for Tinubu, doesn't mean that once what we expect from this person, we are not getting it. Now the National Assembly now are making preparation to have a medical center for the Senate and the reps. What happened to all the general hospitals and the private that we have? What happened to the that is, will take another billions. As we are saying that we are facing so this, we are hearing you want to buy a private jet when we have like 5 or 6 before. You are saying that you want to do this, you are renovating a vice president this thing. So it is all clear. In Nigerian military system, you notice that we have enough majority of the Fulanis there. And when you check their qualification, some of them cannot even spell their name. And the Yorubas and the Igbos and the Bibios and the other tribes you have in Nigeria are not looking towards that side, because they feel that, oh, let me go and make money. Your money is a waste when you don't have security. Whenever anything happen, a disaster now in Nigeria now, bye the other tribe, because it's not by rank. If you like use what's it called, Lagbaja to be the chief of whatsoever of the army, it's still not take anything, because once the what is it called, the leaders in the northern part said this is what we are doing, all the Fulanis under that is not that's under you, they will what, they will disagree with you and they will follow the order of the fellow Hausa Fulani. It is the Yoruba tribe and Igbo that they used to use their saying, oh, this is not right, this is not right. But these people that you are playing this game with, you don't understand that they only follow their emir or what. This is what the northern leader said. Oh, this is what we are doing. This is how we want to play the game.
Thank you.
They will fall out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that submission. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Maoga, good morning, sir.
They need you. Good morning.
So Obi yesterday said that Nigerian leaders must stop ripping off. They must stop cheating Nigerians. That they should give Nigerian people the good dividends of democracy. But Mr. Raf, when I asked him, he said that Obi should stop cutting corners. That Obi should call Tinubu out. Make you call him by name. Make you know they say Nigerian leaders. Obi should say, Tinubu, give Nigerians what they deserve. Then secondly, in KANO yesterday, Muslims who were praying on the road, truck just come, march about 14 of them. Let's start with Obi before you go to that one.
Yeah, to tell Nigeria government to give their citizens what they need. The man is right. And no need to call Ahmed Tulumbu name. The reason why I say no need to call Ahmed Tulumbu name is that the problem of Nigeria started almost the same day Nigeria have independence. Are you hearing me? Nigeria problem started almost the day Nigeria have independence.
So make we know the stop Tinubu.
I'm not saying no disturb Tinubu. I'm not siding anybody. Don't get me wrong. I'm not citing anybody. I'm not supporting anybody. The reason why I go to that place is that, let me tell you one thing. When something want to spoil, it can't spoil one day. It will start somewhere gradually. People are blaming so much the people that call those leaders. Me, as your this line now going, if you want to make a good money, you will have a good guardian. Can help you for this your business. If you go and employ one kind of person don't know anything, it will take you within few days or few months to destroy this thing. And you want to make money with this business, you what? Gradually, till the thing will do what? Grow. People will know you so much. That's what's happened in Nigeria. The system of Nigeria started immediately they have independence because of what the colonized nation, Britain, already do what? Monitor what Nigeria is. If you carry power, give those tribes, Nigeria will be okay. Their self will not gain as they are gaining for those peoples. They handle power to who? The Fulanis.
So are you telling me now that this condition that we find ourselves today is the handwork of the Britain?
100% sure. Yes.
But Nigeria is not the only country that was colonized by Britain.
Go and check the whole Africa. The whole Africa. Britain, Ghana colonized Britain. Britain colonized Ghana.
Yes.
What is going on in Ghana?
Not as bad as Nigeria.
It's very bad. Don't say that. Call a real Ghanaians. Ask them what is going on in Ghana. The Britain is the bad egg we have in the Africa, most West Africa. Now, let me come to Nigeria. You should let me forget about Britain, because sometimes when your father or your mother train the wrong place, you can direct yourself. when you are growing. Now Nigeria is already grown, but the problem we are having that the tribalism and religion, that's what killing Nigeria. This my person, this my church member, let's support this person. As far as it's my tribe, let's support him. That's what kill Nigeria. When the Hausa man will come out, you know, Hausa man is not capable to control this thing. Because they are the power, they will carry the thing, give the person will lavish the thing. Yoruba man is not capable to do this. As far as my godfather is from there, carry give him, you control, you see, you spoil that thing. Igbo man is there. As far as you know that Igbo man cannot deliver, carry the power, give Igbo man, how the nation will be okay. Are you getting me? Okay, look at our what's happening in Nigeria. When the Jonathan is a president of Nigeria, what happened? North and West, I can remember many of them say against Jonathan. Fashola is a governor of Lagos State. He talk about against Jonathan very well. I can mention many places he talk because Jonathan is not from where? This side. That is tribalism. The current president now, Tulumbu, the same thing. He say against Jonathan. Now, go to North. Because of Jonathan change ordinary 100 naira. They cook against Jonathan. Say this man is a bad leader. Are you getting me? They find the all way to remove Jonathan and use 300 cheaper girls to remove Jonathan. The tribalism and religion. Now they handle power to Muhammad Buhari. What happened? In whole regime, the first time they kidnapped more than 400 and something girls. Am I lying? After several, many people die. Food increase. Time of Jonathan, we buy a bag of rice 7,000 naira. Buhari, we buy a bag of rice 20 something thousand naira. Among the two governments, which one is better? After everything, Buhari finished Nigeria. They say, okay, Tulumbu take over. Tulumbu take over and do it and bury Nigeria. How much is rice now? Because of the same tribalism. Awosana, they are crying. You know why they are crying? The position they have. Tulumbu do it. Use cut glass and cut their hands. And remove some position where they are thinking that this is their birthright. And it's supposed to be like that. Nigeria, everybody have the same right. This person can stay here, this person can stay here. But this man do that. I give her hand for that one. This is not your birthright. You can take it anytime, any moment. But what Tulumbu supposed to do? Let Tulumbu come to the streets and see how the masses they are suffering.
Tinubu wants to share food to a sum of 250 something billion naira because he has heard that people are hungry. Are you happy with that?
Me, let him go to hell with his food. Let me tell you one thing. When Tinubu, whether he share food, he didn't share food, we are eating our food. God, with our own struggle, we are doing what? We are eating every day. Are you getting me? If you Tinubu want to do thing for the citizen of Nigeria, let her open border first. Let her stop custom. Yeah? All your food. Let Tinubu send their military to pursue all Boko Haram and S-men inside what? Bush. Let our people go to farm and farm. Create job opportunity for the citizen. Empower their citizen. Empower Nigeria youth.
This is what Peter Obi just said. Peter Obi said that Nigerian leaders should not suffer Nigerians again, that they should give us good leadership.
My brother, I'm not talking about the P2B said because P2B, that's the place P2B supposed to be. It's not about Nigeria issue. I'm saying about Nigeria now. Eh? Let the president, the governors, the House of Assembly, their senators, all of them, they are meeting. Find way to empower the citizen.
So you don't agree with Peter Obi?
P2B is talking in your own opinion. I myself talking my own opinion.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
P2B is saying your own opinion. I myself, I'm saying my own opinion. P2B can say your own. I will not agree with you. P2B, I can say my own. P2B will not agree with me. You see it? Let government first go and open our border. Let common people to see food to eat. Now you cannot buy a plate of food. You cannot buy food 1,000 naira in the street. Ordinary mama put. You know what come mama put? It's not restaurant. Mama put. Do people that push food on the street? You cannot use 1,000 naira and eat food. Ordinary sachet of pure water. You cannot buy pure water 20 naira again.
Heavy.
This is let government, mostly now the current person that control Nigeria, number one citizen of Nigeria now is Ahmed Tulumbu. Let Ahmed Tulumbu know the kind suffering in people suffering in Nigeria here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, I have here with me an astute, political analyst, and I'm aware you have your own YouTube channel. Yes, viewers, please, his YouTube channel is, I think, Newspoint TV. Please kindly support my brother. Yes, and if you're watching us right now, please kindly like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow even further than we have grown. Mr. David, welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
So, Peter Obi has called out Nigerian leaders that they should stop ripping Nigerians off. But Mr. Rab said that Peter Obi should stop cutting corners. That he should call Tinubu out directly. And then secondly, Nigerians, over 100 people were deported from Turkey yesterday, from Nigeria. What is going on?
For 100 persons were deported based on what reasons? What did they get themselves into? Did
They were constituting nuisance in Turkey.
And that is where we tend to find ourselves in the current state of the economy. That's the current state we find ourselves because if the country itself cannot thrive, cannot provide a thriving environment for our people, the people tend to travel abroad and then constitute nuisance. So that alone will bring shame to the government. That alone will bring shame to Nigerians. We saw it that now up to date, America has no Nigeria on the list on the American visa lottery. Nigeria has been delisted on the visa lottery. So it's like every Nigerian now, at every slightest opportunity, they want to japa. What? Whose fault? The fault because the society is not working. There have been society decadence. I was telling someone that you are justifying that Yahoo is good. What is the difference between Yahoo boy and a politician and a corrupt politician? They are both of federal. The way you are condemning politicians, use somebody to condemn a Yahoo boy because these same people grow up in the same society. Now give a Yahoo boy the same opportunity, he will still go there and then embezzle public funds. So you see how our society has been so tangled and then have been so decayed that even now, one thing I want to say is that see, Nigeria stopped to have a visionary leader since 2015. Jonathan, truth be told, I'm not coming here to.
Are you saying Jonathan was a visionary leader?
He was.
Really?
It's not really. The statistics are there. The facts are there. Go back to your record and check. IMF adjudged Nigeria economy as the fastest growing economy in Africa.
So you're saying PDP was far better than it?
No, you don't see, even to a layman, see what the common man needs on the streets. The common man don't need for you to build the hospital. See, any man that can feed, any government that can feed his people is the best government.
I think Tinubu is a listening government. He wants to share food about to a sum of 250
Forget
something
sharing
billion.
food. It is not about sharing food. How long does he want to continue with such trend?
Wouldn't you appreciate that
Sharing
effort?
food is not the issue. Let the economy be let the economy thrive. Let the economy be viable. Let people be engaged. You share food today, can you share food tomorrow? Those that went to his house during the salad time, can they go there now and then eat morning breakfast? It's not about sharing food. It's about let the lifestyle of Nigerian be what elevated. That is the issue. Anything that will bring peace, anything that will bring peace to Nigerians, and then see that will make their life more meaningful. These are policies that need to be what enacted. The president promised to give our old women, our mothers money. Where is the money today? So when we call President Tinubu out, not that we hate President Tinubu, we call him because President Tinubu is not an alien. He did not come from US. He was born and bred in this country. Now it's like now you have a faulty car, you call a mechanic. What is the function of that mechanic? Is to come make that motor work. Irrespective of the method or the mechanism, that mechanic want to go about it, it does not concern you. Your job is to make it well. President Tinubu campaigned telling us that he will make that he will revive Nigeria from the bad old days to the days of the glory, to the good old days. Now we are waiting. If you had campaigned for us that please give me time, we will not vote for him. Nigerians will not vote for him. So don't come and tell me excuse that Nigeria has been bastardized for 20 years. That's to me that's so silly.
Tinubu said that Buhari left a debt of over 23 trillion.
That is not my excuse.
Nigerians must be patient.
That is not my excuse. It shows that's a silly excuse.
But it's not his fault. He made a bad
Nayo,
economy.
Mr. Nayo, Tinubu was very much. He was aware when he was campaigning. Was it not very close? This is a man who is not an alien to the Buhari government. He visit Buhari constantly. So he was very much aware. Tinubu was not imported from US to become president. We all live in this country. So you know all this and you just take up the job. Then don't complain. Do the needful. Don't complain. It's like 20 monkeys hijacking a vehicle. Now drive the vehicle. You cannot drive the vehicle. That is so the Bola Tinubu.
Are you saying a monkey is on the seat of power today?
Eh?
Are you trying to say that what we have as the president is akin to a monkey who cannot drive the vehicle?
I am not calling him a monkey, but I just made a very good illustration. It's like monkey hijacked a vehicle. Now the monkey should drive the vehicle. You campaign here. It's your turn. Now, the driver have alighted from the bus. Then move the bus. The bus has been stagnant. The vehicle has been stagnant.
I have here Mr. Nathaniel Abu says that Tinubu and APC government should please, as a matter of urgency, revive price control, subsidize critical sector, and shun sharing of money and food. But Tinubu has said that he's not going to do anything that has to do with price control.
One thing is, even in the Western world, government regulates some food items, and government subsidize. But in this Nigeria, you're not regulating, and you're still subsidizing. Is that not hell?
Tinubu said that Nigeria is poor. Can't you people get that?
Nigeria is poor. That is what President Tinubu have been saying. Nigeria is poor. But where is the funds coming from to fund the luxury life of our lawmakers? Where is the funds coming from to fund the luxury life of those in the arms of affairs? Where is the luxury life? Where is the funds coming from? Now the government is planning to purchase a new private jet at the expense of taxpayers' money. Student loan has not been initiated. Till date, I have a student in Unilag. He said he cannot accept that portal. Up to today, since last year, going to July, August. Student loan. Don't you know that that government is a scam? Any government that is going back and forth to pay minimum wage, it's just the government is not sincere. Are you telling me that ever since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office, how much has Nigeria generated from the subsidy removal? It has been a whole lot of money. You know it. And these funds were to channel where, according to the president, said he was going to channel it into other resources like infrastructure, roads, and other things.
But we have the Calabar Lagos Coastal
You
Road.
have the Sheikh Tinubu Road, not Calabar Lagos Coastal Road. You have the Sheikh Tinubu Road. You have the Chagore Road. A contract that was being given to his ally.
Lastly, Mr. David.
Now. He want to demolish a project now. What now? He should complete the project now. Landmark. Let him complete it. It is not about coming to see. What has kept Nigeria to this stage is that democracy cannot thrive where there is poverty and then hunger. You know it. The politicians would always find their way. Akpabio was saying that the president needed a private jet. The life of the common man.
But on this issue of private jet, do you want the president to be flying commercial plane?
Who's supposed to enter public bus?
Is that not an insult on our president?
Boris Johnson, the former UK Prime Minister, while he was still the Prime Minister of UK, he bought public bus.
This is Nigeria, giant of Africa.
This is Nigeria. It shows that these people who call themselves our leaders are just enemy of the country. I just come in here to loot. These men have no vision for the country. I told you, the country ceased to exist since 2015. You cannot own this your YouTube channel. You cannot give Buhari to help you manage it. You cannot give Buhari to help you manage it. Buhari will rule your business. In the sense that if a man fails in his field of study, well, where can such man thrive? Buhari was the Major General, and still under his nose, under his watch, insecurity was ravaging Nigerians. People were being dislodged from their different homes. A Major General, if someone would have told you that if Buhari, when Buhari was campaigning, I will do that. If someone would have told you that Buhari will not put an end to insecurity, wouldn't you have spanked that person? From his first experience, not knowing Buhari is the highest movie. People were siphoning money under his watch. What is the highest movie? You know what the movie? Tinubu too. Tinubu that used to kill Tekaban. Tinubu has BSc in accounting. Tinubu is smart. Tinubu is not smart.
He's a first class graduate of accounting.
He has not proven that. First class are not dollared. They are not proving that. Economy wise, infrastructure wise, look at the state of the country. They said he built Lagos. Is this how Tinubu built Lagos? Is this how Tinubu built Lagos? Is this how Tinubu built Lagos? They say Olo develop. Is Lagos developed? Look at the Lagos man you are staying. Is Lagos developed? Even to a layman, is Lagos developed? What is development? A state you claim is developed. The least attributes that makes a state develop, Lagos does not have it. Pipe and water. You are saying Lagos is developed. Look at the out of order. Look at everywhere. See, the Tinubu style of politics is just Jausoke. Look at the roads. Is this style of governance the most popular city, black city in Africa, that generates almost how much IGR monthly on a monthly basis? Lagos State IGR can sustain like 9, 10 to 12 countries in Africa. Look at state of the road. Tinubu style of politics is just okay. Tinubu, see, when he's talking about a leader, Tinubu has no plan for the economy. He just wants to fulfill all righteousness to become president. You all know it. Tinubu knows. See, post me and Tinubu one on one. I will, in terms of economic policies, I will weigh him down.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Check the 1 minute. This is the same Tinubu that went to Chatham House, that was delegating questions to
A first class graduate of Chicago State
You
University.
did not go to Chicago. Which stupid Chicago? Come on there. Come on there. No, they go
Okay,
Chicago.
okay, thank you very much.
Now, only one result to get. You just come on there. See, even Tinubu, which stupid Chicago did you go to? Where's Chicago? Let the people out now. He went to Oluwole do. He did midnight course and then came out and then frame results. Let him bring it out now. We stupid. Someone that schooled abroad will not run our economy. For that students in accountancy will not thrive, will not pilot the affairs of the country this way. Just one policy killed the whole economy. Fuel subsidy is gone. Even US government still subsidize food items, some other stuff. You just come, food you are not subsidizing, shelter you are not subsidizing, house you are not subsidizing, and you come out to say such man as first class. I am not surprised. I've done my own investigation. Tinubu graduated with pass from Laspotech University. Sorry, Laspotech Polytechnic. Pass. Yes.
Where did you get this information, Mr. David?
I don't need to tell you.
No, these are false. These are false information. Please, no.
Tinubu does not.
A quick disclaimer.
Tinubu does not. I'm telling you.
The viewer is not a representative of this channel.
Look at people.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. David, for that wonderful submission. Yes. Thank you, viewers. We have come to the end of today's show. As we can see in Nigeria, we are still at the mercy of our leaders. And just like as Peter Obi said, that all Nigerian leaders must, as a matter of urgency, stop looting and fleeting the little meager resources that is left for the Nigerian people. And I don't blame them, because the Nigerian people at this day are docile. Haven't seen what their counterparts are doing in Kenya. They still decided to keep quiet. All they do is, propagate religious bigotry, ethnic bigotry, and that will never help any nation to go forward. I mean, look at the street of Lagos. Look at how undeveloped it is. This is how undeveloped the street of Lagos is. This is Ogba. There was a time we tried to send a petition to the House of Rep that they should come fix this road. They told us that the budget cycle has not been passed. Now we are in the middle of 2024. This road has been like this for the past 16 months. Road, cars, sometimes they fall down in this place. Sometimes, because of these potholes, we have fatal accidents. But then again, this is Nigeria, where the people will, on a daily basis, say that God will take control, because that is what Nigerian people always run to at the end of the day, when they seem to be helpless. Anyways, thank you for joining us. This is News in Nigeria TV. Please kindly like, subscribe, and share this channel for us to grow. For now, we say bye-bye to you. See you again tomorrow. Bye for now.